Beyond the Pelvis is hosted by Dr. Keneal Siegel, a pelvic floor PT and intuitive healer, and Laura Haraka, a somatic practitioner and breathwork facilitator. Each week, we explore alternative and holistic approaches to healing chronic pelvic pain and other painful or chronic conditions. Join us and other experts in mind, body, and spiritual healing as we discuss a wealth of modalities ranging from ancient practices to modern therapies that challenge the conventional Western model of treatment. Let's get right to it. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Pelvis. This week, we are answering questions from our listeners. And remember, if you would like a question answered, you can reach out to Laura or myself directly through Instagram. We'll share our handles in the show notes. And also, you could email us at beyondthepelvis@gmail.com. But before we jump into our question of the week, we have a special announcement. Laura, do you want to share?
Absolutely. So beyond the scenes, me and Keneal have been talking about some different ideas that we want to do and introduce to you. And the first one is Beyond the Pelvis, the program. So we are going to this spring introduce a healing pelvic pain program with different tools combined by the two of us, such as breath work, somatic tools, mind-body tools, meditations, and hypnosis that we're going to put into class format and have a live class once a week for 12 weeks. So we're really excited to bring that out to you. And I think it's going to be really great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fabulous. It's something we've talked about for so long, and we're finally getting around to doing it. And as you mentioned, between the two of us, between our, I'm a pelvic floor PT, I work kind of woo-woo, but there's lots of different modalities that I like to incorporate into when I work one-on-one with patients here in New Jersey. And your expertise as a somatic experiencing practitioner and breathwork facilitator, like between the two of us, we have a lot to offer. And I mean, we already offer so much here for free in the podcast and on our Instagram or social media websites. And this is an opportunity for individuals to join us for tailored support and accountability to help them overcome chronic pelvic pain. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a group of people together so that they can have support in a group setting and that we can teach these tools to them that we've been wanting to do for so long. So now it's coming into fruition.
Yes, so that's going to be coming this spring, and we'll be sharing more information about that going forward.
And the other thing that we are discussing is bringing back our retreat. So we would like to take a group of individuals across the world to Bali. During this retreat, we have a lot of great activities planned, and they all have to do with different healing modalities involved with the elements of fire and water and air. And we're really excited to intertwine our somatic practices, breathwork practices, and all the different tools that we are going to be sharing in our Beyond the Pelvis program, but in retreat format in Bali.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's going to be really exciting too. And it would be so great if people joined the program and attended the retreat as well, so we could actually meet in person. I think that's the beauty of the retreat is now we get to be face to face with people and connect with people on that level and, feel into each other's energies. That's what I love about in-person meetings.
Yeah, it'll be great to have a supportive community together. And I'll never forget what you've said to me. We are not meant to human alone.
Nope, we sure aren't.
And
You
that's
sure
always
are.
stuck with me. And I share it with all my clients too. And I
Oh,
remember it myself. So
yeah.
that's what we're doing now. We're putting together community where you can grow and learn together.
Yeah. So the retreat, I think we're looking at either end of 2025 or even into 2026. But either way, it's coming. Be on the lookout.
So look out for
Yeah.
these different opportunities that we'll be sharing through Instagram and on our website to get more information.
So let's jump into our question.
Awesome. So, our first question, when we were reading this before we started the podcast, it really, touched both of our hearts. And I'll just read it for you. The first question is: how do you stay hopeful and keep going through this for so long, and everyone seems to be doing better but you?
Yeah. Whew, I can feel the heaviness in this question. What's coming out for me is this individual is really looking outside of themselves, right? And they're trying to get relief from outside of themselves, right? There's a lot of external directed energy, and that can be really hard to do when you're looking at everyone else. But for me, I would say two things about this. The first thing is when you see other people's successes, use that as feedback that success for you is coming as well, right? When you see everyone else getting better, everyone else doing better around you in your circle, that just means your turn is coming up. It's not your turn yet, but it's coming up because I don't think it would be put in our field of awareness if it wasn't meant for you. So you seeing that other people doing better means that it's not your time yet. Maybe there's some things to still learn and figure out and work through, but it's coming for you if you're able to see it in other people. And then the other thing I would say is to shift your viewpoint from external and go internal instead of looking at what everyone else is doing, because we don't really know what's going on with anyone else. We don't know what they've done, right? You may see all these people getting better, but you don't know the work that they put in. There's no way you can know that unless you are them or experiencing it from their point of view. So rather than looking outside of yourself and comparing yourself to other people, really shift that focus to more internal. What work are you doing and what could you be doing as well? Not to say that you should isolate yourself and you're on your own with it, but really shifting the focus from outside of yourself to inside of yourself. Comparing ourselves to other people has never felt great. I can't think of opportunity or I can't think of times when that was beneficial or helpful. It doesn't serve our ego, right? And I think looking within yourself and focusing your attention on you is going to be more beneficial because looking outside of yourself and comparing, now you're bringing up feelings of envy and jealousy, and those are low vibration energies. That's not going to make you feel good. But if you look inside yourself and even just focus on gratitude, wow, I'm grateful for the work that I am putting in. I'm grateful for the things that I did experience today. I'm grateful for the help and support that I have. That's going to shift your whole mood and your whole energy.
So, I love that. It's about looking inside, right? And, we never know what's happening in someone else's life. We see something on Instagram or Facebook and people are smiling or going here, going there, but you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And comparing ourselves to others, and when I do it, it never feels good. So, what I choose to do is look at these things that other people are doing and getting better as inspiration, knowing that if you have had a good hour, a good 20 minutes, a good week, whatever it may be, of not having symptoms, if you've had a few good times of feeling good, why can't there be more? So there's hope always. So if you have had good moments, why can't there be more good moments? And I find myself, when I compare myself to others, it's never useful. So it is about turning inward. And honestly, sometimes it might be looking at these stories of other people and using them as inspiration and as hope. And sometimes it's actually time not to focus on others at all and just focus on your wins for the day. What went well for me today? And not even looking at other stories. And just like Keneal said, going inside and noticing where I'm improving, because everyone has their own path with their own timing.
Yeah. Everyone's on their own journey, and there's no sense in looking at someone else's journey unless it's for inspiration, like you said, like, wow, they did that or they got better in this amount of time. Wow, maybe I can do that too. So sometimes we need the proof, right? We might see someone like, oh, wow, they overcame that in only 3 months. That might be proof to us that, huh, I thought it would have taken much longer. Maybe it is possible for it to be shorter. That's inspiration. But when you look at it from the point of, oh, they took 3 months and I'm taking longer than that, woe is me, that's not going to be helpful. That's not going to be helpful at all. So, unless it's for inspiration to give you that motivation or to show you that it can be different, it's not going to be useful. And easier said than done, though, right? This is not easy. It's not easy, but it is doable.
And there's always hope. And what I tell my clients also is if one person can do it, you can do it too.
Yeah,
What makes you different or so special that you can't?
right. You are so
So,
special that you can. That's the
yeah,
thing. You're
yeah,
just as special, probably more.
exactly. Exactly. So there's always hope, and continue to have hope through this journey and reach out to for support when you need it.
Yes, that was the thing I was going to add too, is if you're feeling isolated, like everyone else is doing better and not me, find someone or a group of people or other people that you might not know or maybe you don't even interact with them, but you see their success stories and use that as your motivation. Let those people inspire you and let those people help to keep you accountable to not fall into those negative traps. So maybe have a support team, could be a therapist, could be a friend, could be a yoga instructor, could be your breathwork facilitator, someone who's going to help to keep your spirits high throughout this journey. Because we can't people alone. We cannot people alone. We can't be human alone. We are a collective, and sometimes we need the help and assistance of the community.
So I hope this answers your question today. And um, we are sending you a lot of light, love, and compassion. And just so you know, there is hope. And if you have any other questions regarding this, please reach out to us at any time.
Absolutely. Thank you for your question. If you'd like to leave us a message or ask a question, please check the show notes with the link so you can reach us directly or email us at beyondthepelvis@gmail.com.